back on the dumper, and as you can see we have 2 more pipes. We are just waiting for 1 more, but I think the one that we're waiting for isn't leaking, so that's lucky. So those two are those 2 left that are looking crispy under there, so we're going to get them on. I've got some hydraulic oil in the truck, so we're going to fill it up with hydraulic oil. I need to find out what that knocking noise is underneath, so I spoke to a bloke that works on these, and apparently if the exhaust isn't lined up properly, it knocks and the brackets can break for them. I don't remember it being broken, but we'll have a look anyway. So yeah, we're going to get these done and we'll catch you on the next clip. There we have it. We have them 2 pipes on. Those are the old ones. Another 2 to add to the collection. We have got this pipe left to replace, and that's all of the pipes replaced in here now. Everything where the fire was, all the pipes have been replaced. Once that one's been done, which I'm still waiting for. So we're going to now top it up with hydraulic oil, and we'll go for put the seat on and go for another run, hopefully, and see if she performs a bit better with some oil in it, which hopefully she should do. Right, so we are back on the dumper. As you can see, I've just put that centre console back in and that back in. Yeah, I've cable tied all the pipes up in the middle and everything, and put all the clamps on and everything. You can't really see now, but yeah, we're still waiting for a few bits. That pipe there, and a few bits underneath, but we are pretty much there. So I will it's going to do some work hopefully tomorrow, and I'll do a couple of clips of that. It's not quite finished yet. We've still got a charging issue to sort out. Fit the pipe parts like this gator, the knob for there. Still waiting for a air hose, Jubilee clip all the pipes and everything in the engine bay. But yeah, she starts and runs. I've tweaked the throttle, turned the throttle up, so we've got full power now. And we're going to give it a grease up in a minute, so she'll be ready for work tomorrow, hopefully. Right, good morning. As you can see, I've just loaded the dumper on the trailer because it's going out for its first day at work. So we'll see how it goes. I am like proper nervous. I've never really been nervous about machines going out the first time, but this one I am for some reason. Hopefully it'll be all right. I've got to put a Jubilee clip on the air filter box before we get to site. I haven't got any here, so I'll pop back to the workshop quickly. I think we're all ready to go then after that Jubilee clip. I'm waiting for other bits and bobs, but it's not integral for it running as such, so we'll see how it goes. I'm going to try and film a bit today. I'll let you know, and hopefully everything will be all right, and I'll let you know at the end of the day then when we get back here, and we'll have a run through and see if we found any problems or if it went smooth sailing. I'll try and get some clips throughout the day of it working, but we'll see how filming goes. It's a bit of it's next to a pub, so there's a lot of people about, so we might not be able to film, but we'll see. Right, so we're out on site, first load. Which way is it? No, we'll get the hang of it at some point. That's it. Backwards to tip. There we go, that's our first load done. Right, many more today. Somebody forgot to do the bottom rad pipe. Pipes come off, look. Well, at least we can say that the coolant system's had a flush out now anyway. Right, I'll get that pipe back on and fill it all back up and see how we go. Right, welcome back. We are following on from Saturday's escapades or job. As you can see from that last clip, we had that coolant problem. Put that hose back on. I didn't bother filming anymore because I just wanted to get on and get the job done. We were running out of time. Anyway, yeah, so put the pipe back on, filled it up. It did 2 trips and it started to overheat. The temperature light came on the dash and we were bubbling. So I thought, oh, here we go. So got it off, got off it, got the top up, and yeah, she was bubbling away in the header tank. And thought, oh, just let that cool down and just check levels and everything. All the levels were okay. And the customer came out with a coffee and asked what was up. So I explained it. And we just sat there having a coffee, and I looked at it and I looked and thought, that cooling fan doesn't look right. And yeah, I had a look around it. Turns out that the bloke I bought the engine off had put the cooling fan on the wrong way around, so we weren't cooling. So I finished my coffee, waited for the engine and everything to cool down so I could get my arms in, and swapped the cooling fan around. And as I had it off, I realised that the water pump's got a bit of play in it. So I'm going to, the fan belt's a bit ropey as well, the edges are starting to go. So I'm going to I've ordered a new water pump, new fan belt and a new thermostat. Because I don't know whether that's a bit dodgy, but as soon as I turned that fan round, it ran for the rest of the day perfectly fine, no problems at all. So yeah, also noticed number 2 injector, we're leaking. I think the copper washer is leaking off the top of the leak off pipe. So that's got to be done. What else did I find? Oh, the seal between the air filter between the hydraulic filter housing and the tank is leaking. We were, let me tell you. Yeah, we were streaming, well, you can see up here, look, oil, and we can see where it's been running. We were streaming oil down the bottom. So that seal in there, look, it's all wet. That seal needs replacing, because when I did replace that, I replaced the seal between the two, but I didn't replace the seal. It goes between the housing and the tank, because I didn't have that apart, I don't think. Or did I? I'll have to go back through the videos and have a look now. Anyway, if you've been following this build, let me know if I had that off. What else did we find wrong with it? Injector 2's leaking. Coolant issue sorted. We just got a bit of play in the water pump, so we've got to change that. What else do we have? Leak. Oh, we had a leak underneath. It was dripping. Also noticed when I run the grease gun around it, is the grease nipple is snapped here. So we've got to put a new grease nipple in it. I've got to investigate a leak under here. We've got a leak somewhere. It was dripping quite well. As you can see there, look, it's just dripped there. Yeah, look. So we've got to investigate that leak. I think it might be one of these here. Actually, one of those is still an old pipe, so it might be that. But I'll get something to lay on and get underneath it in a minute. Yeah, we still got, I say charging problem, but it worked all right Saturday, perfectly fine. I'm going to put a multimeter on the battery and see what it's charging at. Yeah, and obviously I hadn't got any coolant with me, so at the moment we've just got water in it. So when the new water pump comes, a thermostat and fan belt and everything, we'll drop everything out of it again and fill it back up with coolant. Oh, and it was a bit wet around here, so I'm probably going to get a new filter housing, unless I just put a bit of tape on it, on the threads. We'll see. Anyway, in the meantime, we have had a few more parts come in on Tuesday. So they're in the truck. Jubilee clips, a filter pipe cover, and the other pipe. So we're gonna get those back on. We're gonna get these on and investigate little leaks. So yeah, that that cover goes on this pipe here, and then we've got a Jubilee clip, and then the pipe that goes from there to there with Jubilee clips. What else did I do on that Saturday? Oh, I connected the operator present switch up, so that needs a bit of heat shrink around it. Jubilee clipped fuel pipes because they were missing, because I didn't put them on. I've got one more to do down there. I did 3 Jubilee clips, that's what I'd got with me at the time. There's one more to go on there. Yeah. And how many hours did we do? 2.8 hours we did Saturday, which doesn't seem like a lot, but we shifted, I think it was about 15-16 ton with it, and apart from them few teething problems, she went well. Which, considering the state it was in when we bought it, I think them few issues are nothing to complain about, really. And it saved me, what? I know it's cost me a lot to rebuild it, but it saved me 200 quid hire for the day. Bloody hell, 200 quid's a lot of money when you're hiring it. I know the dumpers, it's not that expensive to hire the dumper, but then you've got delivery, collection, then you've got their stupid bloody cleaning charges, and you didn't fill the tank up, so we've charged you £1.50 a litre for 5 litres or 20 litres or whatever it is. Not £1.50, they charge you something stupid like 3 or 4 quid a litre, these hire companies. So yeah, so at least we're starting to save. We're not save yet, but we're starting to earn some money back from it. Once I've finished completely, what I'm going to do is we'll go through it together. We'll go through obviously the cost of the machine, picking it up, the engine, all the pipes, all the wiring, all the parts we put on it, and cost it up, and see whether it was worth doing it. I mean, it was worth doing it for me, because now I've got a dumper that's fully working. Well, it will be fully working when I've finished. Because I found one online the other day for sale, similar hours, 12, I think theirs had done 1250, and I think this was done 1230, something like that, at 1200. It was same age, similar hours. They wanted 7,485 quid, I think, something like that. So yeah, we'll go through and work out how much this has cost me and see if we've got a cheap dumper. But anyway, I'm waffling, so I'm going to get these bits put on and we'll catch up in a bit. Right, so I thought I'd set you up on the tripod, as we haven't had much live video recently. It's just been clips. I thought we might as well do a little bit of live action. Right, so first thing we're going to do then is I'm going to get poked in the throat by this spool block, or in the armpit, and we'll get this pipe on. Yeah, there we go, straight in the armpit. Ow. Right. That'll be a bit fiddly. Would I be better off taking the other end off? The other end was a pain in the arse. I don't really want to disturb that if I can help it. What I do need to do is route some of these pipes and cables better. There's another job to be done. See if I can get that off. The injection line's right in the bloody way. Why is that comment there then? Oh, for God's sake. Right, back in a minute. Right, sorry about that. The wife was on the phone, so we can't ignore that one, can we? Well, we could, but then we'll get moaned at, so let's not do that. Clip on, somehow. Wait, poked in the bloody armpit. God, this thing's awkward. Come on. There we go. We're on. There we go. Gotta move some of these pipes, they're a bit in the way. Just wants a bit of tidying up here and there. But now we know it's all working and does what it's meant to, we can spend time going through it all and do all the finishing touches, route the cables properly and pipes properly and make sure everything's as it's meant to. And fit the rest of the parts that are meant to be arriving and all that sort of thing. Alright, that Jubilee clip's wonky, that's going to wind me up. Let's adjust that. Come on, let's have it straight. Let's do the job properly. Right, there we go. Ooh, right. Cover. Seems a bit of a pointless exercise, but that's what they put on the machines when they're new, so that's what will go back on it. And how much of a fortune I paid for this. Reminds me of something, this. Broke. Stupid. Bloody wiring harness there. Hose is there. Right. Now that's on. Jubilee clip. Put the Jubilee clip on the wrong way around. That way round. Right, it's got to go right on the top, otherwise when you fold the top over it pulls the pipe off. Saturday I was trying to put a Jubilee clip on it to just to get it to stay on, because every time you folded the top it would fall off. I'm gonna have about 7 or 8 bloody attempts to get the Jubilee clip in the right place before it came off, before it stayed on, sorry. And the clip has got to be right at the top, otherwise it just pops off. Right, that's the air pipe cover on. Now, the next part. Next one, we've got the petrol pressure washer out, or got the guard moved to get the petrol pressure washer out by the sound of it. You can hear in the around. I'll get my fresh water out soon, and I'll do the digger, I'll do the chipper again, I'll do the dumper. Everything needs a good wash off. You know what it's like, you spend all day working and then it's late when you get back, and then it's not, the machines just get put away, and then you need them again and they're out, and then you do the same again, and it's just, you never really get time to do these sort of things. It's just a vicious circle. You don't really get time to do your own sort of maintenance, and then when you get time when you're not on site, you're out repairing other people's stuff. It's just like, oh, I could do with a day or a week doing my own stuff, and my stuff sort of gets neglected. I suppose it's the same with everybody. I'm trying to keep on top of it. It's not an easy job. Well, Edge got going now as well. Is he next door? Right, so I think that is now the whole air filter system on. So we have our main pipe, goes from there to there. There's our new cover on, new Jubilee clips, new airbox, new angle pipe, so that's the air system complete. I suppose the next job is have a look at these, but there's no point really, is there? Because I need the copper washers. We're just going to order the copper washers. When the seal kit, when the reseal, they do a reseal kit for about 23 quid on eBay. When that comes, we'll get all of them out, reseal them all, put them back in. We're not going to faff around with them now. I am going to get underneath it and have a look and see where this leak is, see if I can see where this leak's coming from. And then that will probably be it for today. So yeah, probably got enough for a video now. Yeah, as I was saying, probably got enough for a video now, so I might put all of these clips together and make a video. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you like this sort of content, let me know. If you want to see anything else, let me know. And yeah, if you just feel like leaving a comment, that would be much appreciated. And if while you're at it, you wouldn't mind pressing that subscribe button, I would appreciate that, because I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers this year. We're about 484 I think as we speak. So yeah, we are not too far but not close enough. So yeah, we've got content coming up on the dumper, because yeah, we're going to finish that off. I've got my digger is going to come in for a full engine service, full hydraulic system service, and we got kingpin bushes to do. So we got that to come up. We've got to finish doing the roller, which has been on the channel. If you go back through my catalogue on YouTube, you'll see our fire damaged roller, Project Aman, I think that was called. Aman to do. Once we've got them three out of the way, we've got the skid steer to get in the workshop. There's a few jobs on that one doing. But yeah, in the meantime, I'll try and put some of the videos up of other things I get up to. I've got a few videos recorded, ready to go up online. But yeah, anyway, I'm waffling now and trying to think of things to say. So thanks for watching.